Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video series, I'm going to show you how to create this mid-rise apartment building in Revit. Let's get started. So let's start with the new architecture template. So here, let's go to south elevation. And from level 1 to level 2, it will be 4,000. I'm going to select the level again. And I'm going to go copy. And then click multiple. And then from this, I'm going to type in 3,000. That's for level 3. 3,000 again. For level 4. And then I'm going to keep on doing this up to level 15. So there we have it. We have level 15. So only the level 1 to level 2 is 4,000 and the rest is 3,000 millimeters. So now, in order for us to show the level here, we need to go to View, and then Plan Views, and then Floor Plan. You have to highlight everything by holding on Shift and clicking on level 15, and then press OK. And then after that, it will show like here. Next, let's go to level 1. We're going to add in our grid lines. So we need to go to Architecture, and then click Grid, or GR for short. So you can type GR, and then now you're in the grid line. Let's add in a grid line vertically. So that will be our number 1. For now, I'm going to change this to A because I want my vertical to be letters and then my horizontal to be numbers. So that's for my preference. So after that, you can click on the grid and then click copy, and then you can check multiple, and then you can do 6,000. So we have it A to F, and then let's add in another grid. So horizontal, so GR. So we have our first, double click the grid bubble, and then put in number 1. Once you do that, it will recognize the numbering. So click the grid and then click copy, and then make sure multiple is checked. So add in 6,000 again. So up to 5. And then we're good with this. I'm just gonna search this. So now that our levels and grids are done, we can start adding walls. So let's click on the wall. It went to basic wall generic 200 millimeters. Let's edit this type and then let's duplicate. We'll rename it as exterior wall number 1 and then press OK. Before you press OK again, edit this type. I want my thickness to be 300. And let's put in a random materials. So the reason that I'm adding a material so that once I'm ready to export this to Twinmotion, I don't need to go back and forth again. So for now, I'm just gonna choose brick common and then press OK and then OK again and then OK. So now that we have exterior wall number 1 as brick, we can now click on rectangle and I'm just gonna simply go to up to level 2, wall center line, and then I'm gonna click on this endpoint to this endpoint. Press escape and then escape again. So let's click wall again. We're gonna add in interior wall. Click edit type and then let's duplicate this and then call it interior wall number 1. Press OK. I'm gonna keep it at 300 and then OK again. But I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna change the material. So let's add this as an asphalt shingle. So I'm just randomly adding the materials for now. And then here, from the middle, I'm gonna add this. This will be the corridor. So I want this to be at 1000. So let's put the corridor to 2000 millimeters. After that, let's click on the wall again. Edit type. We're gonna duplicate and call this interior wall number 2. Press OK. Now click on edit. Let's change the thickness to 200 and then the materials as well. So let's put this at clad white and then OK and then OK. OK. So now we're just gonna simply add walls in between. So I have it like that and just simply add walls like this. So once I click, I press escape. So my plan is I will have 2 bedrooms on the ends and then I will have one bedroom and then bachelor in the middle. So all of this will be one bedroom, two bedroom at ends, and this will be the bachelor. So where the elevator and the garbage chute will be. So before we go further, I'm gonna add in the extension for the stairs on this side. So I'm just gonna click this exterior wall number 1 and then type in CS or this icon. So create similar. And then let's add in a wall here around 1700, something like that. And then on the other side as well. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna split and then trim it, or we could just click it and drag the wall like so. So drag it like that. So we have our stairs area here. We're gonna enclose it afterwards. And then of course this is level 1. We're gonna have the entrance right here with the area for the meal and then our lounge. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now. And then we're gonna add in windows right here. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna delete this wall and then click this interior wall number 2, click on CS, and then I'm gonna add it on this side and then click on SL or split element, and then let's open this one. We are going to close this part. It's because this will be a crowded area. It will be noisy, so it will be better if we add in a wall here for the tenants in this part. So for levels 2 up to 15, this will be a bachelor's pad or a room. This room for level 1 will be the service area, and then we will have elevators and garbage chute. So let's add in our garbage chute. I'm just gonna click on interior wall number 1 and then CS. So like this. We're gonna add in a door here. Something like that. And then we're gonna enclose this again. So this will be CS. Escape and So we have our garbage chute here and our elevator. We can then add in some detail line just to represent that this is the elevator. And then the chute. And then this will be the service area. Let's add in an interior wall. Let's use wall number 2, CS, and this will go right here. This is for the male. So this will be the main entrance, and then the lounge area will be here. And then I'm gonna enclose this so that we will have a vestibule. So same CS, and then we can put it in the middle right here. That's more than enough. Like that. So we're gonna stop here for now. In the next video, we're gonna go to level 2 and finish this up, because in level 2 we're gonna extend some walls, and then we're gonna make sure to finish all the walls, doors, and washrooms, so that once we group it and then we copy and paste it to other floors, it's gonna be all the same. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 2 of this mid-rise apartment. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we worked on level 1, but now we're gonna work on level 2. The reason that we're gonna work on level 2 is because that one will be grouped and will be copied on the rest from level 2 to level 15. And then as you can see for the level 1, it's different because we have the entrance and then the service area. So now I click on level 2, and then let's go to architecture and click on the wall. Look for exterior wall number 1, and then click on rectangle. So what I'm doing at the moment is just recreating this, but at the same time we're gonna change some of the walls, as we're gonna extend it a little bit on the outside to give it shape and for aesthetic reason. So similar to what we did, I put it on center line, and then this is going to level 3. So I click on the endpoint and then this endpoint as well. Press escape. After that, click on the wall again. Look for interior wall number 1, and this is for the corridor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a rectangle and then center line, and then I'm just gonna do it like this. Don't worry, we're gonna split this. Press escape for that. And then another wall. This will be the interior wall number 2. And then we're gonna add in the interior walls. So I'm just gonna double check. I know that I came here short, and then the wall on the level 1 is thicker because I use interior wall number 1, and then like that as well. So everything is good. For now, I'm gonna add in interior wall number 1. So I'm gonna click this, and then I could click CS or type it, and then let's add in this walls. And then go to annotate, and then detail line, and let's add in this sign. Okay, let's add in the door here. Similar to that. And then now let's split this. So go to modify and click on SL or split element, and then split as well here, and press escape, and then just click on the wall, and you can just simply pull it back. So this is good. So it's better if we hide the overlay. So just go to your properties and look for underlay, and then just choose none, and then it will disappear, and you can focus on this level only. So like I said, there we will have some walls that will be extended, especially on the 2 bedroom, which is on the ends. For level 1, this will be only bedroom 1, but on level 2 up to level 15, this will be 2 bedroom apartments. So we will have to extend this to give it more space and to give it some balcony. So next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna load some blocks. Those blocks will be the toilet, tub, vanity, a bifold to represent a closet, and then the sliding door. So I'm gonna load 5 blocks like so. So just to show you what I loaded. So I loaded a vanity, a tub, a toilet, and then if we go to the door, I loaded a sliding door and then a bifold. So now let's focus on the 2 bedroom. So what I usually do first is I put in or I place in the tub. So I'm gonna place this tub right here. And also let's add in the toilet and vanity. So something like this. And then I'm gonna use the interior wall number 2. So I'm gonna click on create similar and then add in the wall right here. I want the inside to be around 1600. So it's gonna be 1810. So 1850 from the middle to the face of this wall. So I'm just gonna nudge this like so. And then after that, I'm gonna erase this. Select this wall again, wall number 2, interior, create similar, and let's add in a wall like so, and let's extend it all the way there. And then let's add in a door. I'm gonna add it like so. And then here, we're gonna add a corridor. And then a door right here. And then we're gonna add in a closet space here. So click this one, and then just nudge this one like so, and then click this one and CS, and add like that, and then click on door again, and let's add in the bifold for the closet. Now this will be bedroom 1 and 2. This area will be the living room, kitchen, and then the dining area. Now I'm gonna extend this more like that, and then I'm gonna highlight this and click on create similar. So extend it like that, And then I'm gonna extend it from here as well. This one, I could just drag this and pull it back. So it will look like this. So around 1500. And then this one, we're going to split this and we're going to extend this part. So make sure this is aligned. So click AL. Let's align this wall to this wall. That's good. So next, click on this wall, wall number 2, and then CS, create similar. Let's add in a wall right here, like that. And then we're gonna split this. And then just drag this all the way back like that. So now what I'm planning to do is I'm gonna make this bedroom 1 and 2, and then the kitchen will be here, and then the living room and dining room will be on this side. It will be a much better layout. And then create similar again. We're gonna just add this enclosure. So that once they come in, they could just go here, and then this will be the kitchen area, and then living room, and then dining on this side. So now let's add in a door right here. This door will be the sliding door. So this one will be here. And then we're gonna add in a sliding door on this side as well. And also here. And then let's add in some doors. Hit your spacebar for different orientation. And it looks good for me. So something like that. And of course, we're gonna extend here for the balcony. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mirror this onto this side, and then after that, this side as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select everything like this, and then I'm gonna deselect this by holding shift and clicking on this wall. So as you can see, it's not highlighted as blue. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to modify and click mirror pick axis, and then click this line in the middle. it will show an error. It's because we still have this. So I'm gonna drag this like so, and we're going to extend this one. And now we have a mirror of this. So I'm just double checking that we have the blocks. We also have all this doors and sliding door. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a line first. So let's go to annotate and detail line. Let's create a line from this, and then go to annotate again and detail line and look for the middle. So now that we know the middle, we can now select it similar to how we selected earlier, and then select this part as well. Make sure to hold Control and then hold Control when you select everything again. Hold Shift to deselect this wall and also this wall. After you're done, go to Modify and select Mirror and select this line. It will then again show an error, but that error is this one. It's saying that it's overlapping, and then we just need to drag this out to meet. So drag this and drag this wall as well. So now all of our 2 bedrooms on all ends are done. Let's just erase this, and we're gonna continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 3 of this mid-rise apartment building. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we created the 2-bedroom apartment. So now we're gonna do the 1-bedroom and the bachelor. So let's start with the bachelor first. So here, let's add in the vanity, the tub, and the toilet. So let's add the tub here. And then after that, the toilet. And then the vanity. So something like that. Now let's add in our wall. So wall number 2, and then type in CS to create similar. And then CS again for the closet. Type in AL to align. Let's align this wall to this wall. Let's add in the door. And let's move this inside. And then from the door, let's add in the bifold. So roughly in the middle. So for the bachelor, kitchen will be here with the dining area, and then the bedroom or bedroom area will be here. Let's add in another wall. So we're just gonna create a closet space here. And add in the door, the bifold door, like so. Next, let's create the one bedroom. So we're gonna extend this one from this side. This will be the bedroom area for this. And then also this will be the bedroom for this side. The reason that we're gonna put the bedroom here so that once we extend this, we will have a separation of the balcony for this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in this wall interior number 2, and let's roughly add this for now. And then let's click on this wall and then create similar. Let's extend this to 1700. Like that. And then we need to split this SL and then split it in the middle and then just drag this. It's better if we align this and drag this a little bit inside. So we have our exterior wall that are extending 1700 from here. So this will be the bedroom for bedroom 1 apartment. This will be the living room, and then we're gonna add in the toilet and the kitchen area. Also, something that I forgot to add for the 2-bedroom is a closet. So let's do that now. So create similar with this. So around 800. And then let's add in the bifold. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select everything. So by holding Control button, I'm gonna select the wall and the doors, and then I'm gonna mirror this. And then let's create the midpoint for this. So let's select this, hold Control, and then mirror. So for bedroom number 1, let's create the washroom. And then wall, let's add in the door now. And let's create a closet right here. But before we add the door, like that. And then with this, we could add in a kitchen here, dining, and then living room. Let's add in the door for the 1 bedroom, and then a closet. AL to align. Let's add in a wall right here, like so. So kitchen will be here, at least a separation from the bedroom. I'm gonna delete this. And then let's create a wall opening for the kitchen. So we have an opening here. Let's add in a wall here as well. Align this one, and let's use this one again, and then we could add in a door. So I'm satisfied with our bachelor, and I'm also satisfied with what we have for our one bedroom. Let's add in the sliding door. So I'm gonna add a sliding door here. So before we mirror this, let's add in a curtain wall. So click on the wall and curtain wall. Add the curtain wall here. And let's do this again. On this side, don't worry about the error. It's just saying that we need to cut this in order to show. And let's add in this sliding door right here. And now that we're here, we should add a curtain wall as well on this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to put this sliding door on this side, and then so I would like my bed to be on this side, and knowing that this is a corner, I'm gonna add curtain wall on this and on this side. So now what I have to do is I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna use mirror again for this. But first, let's go to modify and then look for cut, geometry, and then you select the wall and then the curtain wall, wall, curtain wall, wall, curtain wall, and lastly wall and curtain wall. And then let's go to 3D, and then from 3D we should clean this up. So here I'm gonna pull it down like that. And for me, I'm gonna pull it more up. So something like this. And then now I'm gonna use align, AL, so that I could copy the same height. Like that. So it looks good. So I just noticed a mistake that I did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut this and change this wall to exterior, and this one we could go to level 2 and just drag it. Same goes to here, and just connect this one. I'm gonna do the same here on this side. So highlight everything and then change it from here. So I'm just gonna double check again. And before we go further, I would like to add mullions. So I'm gonna add a mullion, but let's add a curtain grid first. And then click on mullion, all grid, and let's choose 5065. So that looks good. Press escape to finish. And then now let's go back to floor plan. And I'm gonna do this first on this side. So I highlight everything and then mirror. And then highlight everything again by holding on control. And then mirror again. And then don't forget to go to modify and cut geometry. And let's check it out in 3D. And it looks good. So let's finish here for now. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 4 of the mid-rise apartment building. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to create the bachelor and the one bedroom. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mirror this on this side and also on this side. And then we're going to add in some floors and the railings for the balcony. So here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight all this stuff. So I'm gonna highlight this and holding control button, I'm gonna highlight this part and then you can select the doors individually. So after that, we can then click this mirror and then so we have an error. So it's saying that we need to copy the curtain wall as well in order for that to show. So let's cancel that and let's highlight it properly like so. So I make sure that to go over on this and then hold on control again and then don't forget the top and the wall and then click the mirror and it's saying that it's because we're going after this. So I'm gonna cancel that and let's do it again. And we're gonna make sure that we're not gonna go over this. So like that, hold on control. Don't forget this wall and top. And so now just click on the mirror and it will mirror on this side. Press escape. We need to slice this. So SL, and then just drag it. AL, and then AL again on this side. So I just want to make sure that I have everything. So it looks like it's good. So now we need to copy these 3 rooms and then mirror it on this side. So I need to copy everything. I'll make sure to copy this first, this side, and then after that, hold Control and copy this part. Let's copy this as well. So it looks like everything is copied. And then I'll click on mirror. So we just need to double check if we copied everything. So it looks like we forgot to copy the wall here. So I'm gonna click this wall and this wall, and what else? And this wall as well. So now we just need to go to modify and cut geometry. Something like that. And then SL on this, and then AL, SL, drag it a little bit, AL to align, so everything looks good. This side will be the electrical, so we don't need this. So this will be electrical room. and this will be the fire safety equipment. So this one looks good. So now what we could do is we could add in the floor and the balcony. So let's go to architecture and click on floor. Let's edit this type and then duplicate floor number 1. Press OK. Edit type. Let's change this to 300 and then let's change the materials to concrete lightweight and then press OK and then OK. So now what I can do is I could use rectangle and let's create an overhang first. So this overhang, let's do this at 1500 on both sides. So like that. And then after that, we could use align and then let's change this. So I want this to be up to here. SL split TR, so trim. AL to align. I would like it to be over there. And then this one, so it looks good. but I would like to fix this. Okay, so this corner is good. AL. So it looks good. And then before we mirror this, let's add in the mullion to represent the railing. So we need to add curtain grids first. So let's go to north elevation. And then here, click on curtain grid. Let's do the even out first. And then let's go to east elevation and do the same thing. And then west. After that, we can go to 3D. And then let's add mullion. So let's add all grid. But I'm gonna edit this time. Duplicate, railing, mullion, 25. So it looks good. what we could do is we could edit this and maybe change this to 10. And the one at the top, so edit this type again, duplicate, and let's put it top. Okay, and then this will be the 25. So all the top, we can now change top mullion. I want it to be a significant change, so I'm changing it to 50. So as you can see, I'm changing the top and the corners to 50. So only this side now. So let's go back to level 2 and let's mirror this. So we're going to mirror it one at a time. So make sure everything is highlighted. So let's do this part first. So this is done. Let's go to the middle and highlight this. So what I want you to see or check is that you highlighted everything, including the broken lines. Because if you don't, sometimes the mirror command won't appear. So this will be covered, and then click on the mirror and let's mirror it on this side. So now we're good with this. And then lastly, let's do this side. Hold the control button and then click on mirror. Let's look at it at 3D and let's check. So looks like everything is good. So we're gonna leave it for now here. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 5 of the mid-rise apartment building. Let's get started. So in our previous video, we were able to finish the second floor. And as you can see, we have the railings, we have the floor, and we have the windows and sliding doors. So here's the level 2. And then as you remember, we haven't done the level 1. So here, in order for us to see what's going on above, we need to go to our properties and go to underlay. And then now we could change this to level 2 and then click apply. And then now we're able to see the layout above, and then we're gonna copy that, and then of course it will be a lot smaller than the above layout. So let's click on walls, and then let's look for interior wall number 2, and then we're gonna copy this wall, make sure it's up to level 2, and then wall center line. So basically I'm just copying this, and then I'm gonna mirror this one to this. And then after that, also on this side. Let's add in the door. The bifold door. Go to architecture, component, and let's add in the vanity. The toilet. And then the tub. So just like that. Don't forget about this side as well. And then the single flush door. We're also gonna add curtain walls here. I'm just double checking. So all of this will be one bedroom apartment. So go to wall and then click the scroll bar and then curtain wall. And then let's add in our curtain wall here and also here. Go to modify and then cut geometry. Click on the wall and then the curtain wall. Go to 3D and we're just gonna adjust the height. And then use align, AL for short, and we're gonna align them together. To finish up, let's click on curtain grid. I'm just gonna put it in the middle. And then go back to architecture and then click mullion. And we're gonna use, so I'm just gonna double check what we use here. 50 by 65 millimeters. So click on mullion, all grid, and then 50 by 65. So that's done. So this one, we can now select everything. Hold on control button so that you can add on the selected objects. And then don't forget the curtain wall. And then once everything is selected, click on mirror and then mirror it from here. So that error, it's showing that we need to cut the geometry. So click the wall and then the curtain wall. Wall and curtain wall. So that's done for this side. Now we need to select everything so that we could copy it on this side. And then after that, we're going to copy everything, but we're going to use or mirror it for this side. So selecting. So I'm going to hold shift to deselect some of the walls that I don't need to copy. We don't need to copy this. So now click mirror and mirror it from here. Same, go to modify cut geometry. Okay, now we need to select everything, but let's add in a detail line so that it will give us the midpoint. So now that we don't need the underlay, you could go to properties and go to underlay and click none and then apply. So we don't need that. And then now let's select. So hold on shift. So double check and it looks good. Now click mirror. Go to modify again, cut geometry. So everything is good for all the bedroom. Now we could finish the main entrance. So click on wall and curtain wall, and let's add a window here. But before we add curtain wall, let's add in the sliding door here. I'm just going to align this. And then add the curtain wall on this side. I'm just going to flip this and then go to modify and then click cut geometry and go to 3D. Pull it down, and I want it to be all the way to the floor. And let's add in some curtain grid. I'm just gonna put some design here. So something like that. And then go back to architecture and then mullion, and then similar mullion, and then all grid. So it looks much better. So now let's double check level 1 and see that everything is good. We can now go and add in our stairs. So click on stairs, and then this one will be going from level 1 to level 2. So let's add in our stairs. So as you can see, it's showing you how many riser and how many are remaining. So I created 12 now. So there's 11 more or 12 more. I created 11 riser created and then 12 remaining. And then let's go back on the side. So you know what? Let's delete this and let's do it again. Okay. So I'm just editing it before I click finish. Okay, so now we can click finish, and then this stair, let's highlight, and then let's mirror this. So click mirror, and then click this one. This is interior wall number 1. Create similar, and then now we're gonna enclose this, and then let's add in the door. So now let's mirror this as well. We can now go to level 2. Mind you that level 1 to level 2 are 4,000 millimeters, and then the rest from second to third are 3 meters. So we need to create another stairs. So this stairs is showing because it goes above. So now let's click on the stairs. Click finish, and let's move it. And then now let's use underlay again to show level 1, and we're just gonna copy the location of the wall. So click the wall and then CS, and then add in the wall, and then add in the door. Remove the underlay, and click mirror. So the only thing we need to do is we need to edit the floor for the level 2. We need to have an opening on this side. Edit boundary. And then now we need to move this AL, and then TR to trim it. And what we could do is we could just copy this and use mirror. And then remove this line. So click finish. And then let's look at it at 3D. So looking good. So we have our stairs, we have the level 1 finish, and then the main entrance. And then for now, we're gonna leave it like this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 6 of the mid-rise apartment building. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to finish the level 1 and then we added some windows and doors. So my plan for this video is to group level 2 and to add it on all levels. But before we do that, let's go to the floor plan for level 2. And as you can see here, we need to separate the balcony for this apartment uh, and also in this apartment. So what I'm gonna click is I'm just gonna click the wall and then curtain wall, and I'm just simply gonna add a curtain wall right here in the middle. So something like this, and then we could just add one more like that on this side. So this part is separating with this wall, and I'm just gonna turn off the underlay. So this apartment is separated by this wall, so we're good with this. So only this side, and then I'm just gonna change the height of that. And after I change the height, we can then now add some mullion. So I'm just gonna put it like that, and then I'm gonna use a line to match the height. And then let's just simply go to architecture and then mullion, all grid, and 50 by 65. So that's good enough. Let's go back to floor plan and let's highlight that. I just want to make sure that nothing is highlighted, that it's not needed. So everything is selected. So I'm gonna click on the mirror command. So I just want to double check. So it looks good. So now let's go back to level 2, and then we're gonna select everything. So once everything is selected, we can now click on create group or shortcut GP. So it will analyze. You can rename this or just leave it as group 1 and then press OK. So now everything is grouped. And the good thing about grouping it is that once you click this and edit one of the balcony or the window, all the floors will be changed as well. So now level 2 group is selected. What we can do now is copy to clipboard under modify and then click on paste. There's a drop down there and then align to selected levels. So using your control button, select levels 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 14. Make sure don't add on level 1 and 2. And then the 15 is our roof. So press OK. It will be processing. So wait for it. So once it's done processing, it will look like this. Let's go to our south elevation. And as you can see, we have our floors up to level 15. And then we're gonna create our roof here. So what we can do is go to level 15. Or level 14. And then let's add our roof first. So click on roof. And then let's use rectangle. Uncheck define slope. I'm just gonna click from the endpoint to this endpoint and then click finish. So that one will be right here. Let's put it up to level 15 and then click apply. And as you can see, we need to open this up. So now we could go to level 15. Go to your properties and then underlay. And then let's underlay level 14 so that we could create the wall for this. So let's use exterior wall. And just a rectangle. So I want this to be unconnected, and then the height is around 2500. And I would like to mirror this. And then add in some doors. And let's add in a roof. Let's add in a base offset of 2500. And let me mirror that. So let's load structure beam for this. So go to insert, load family, and then load round column, and then go to level 2 or level 1, and click on this. So I'm just gonna put it somewhere here. And let's look at it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to level 2, and then I'm gonna go to underlay and level 1 so we can see it. So probably I'm gonna put it somewhere here. So for now, I'm gonna nudge it like that. And the fastest way is we could go to level 2 and then view range. Go to unlimited. And then unlimited with this one as well. And then now you could select this and then create copy. So let's do this side first. I'm gonna add a detail line here. And copy this. Put the check mark on the multiply. So now select all the columns. And then let's look at it. So it looks good. I'm gonna select visible. And I'm gonna put a negative 300 on the top offset so that it's not showing. And then now let's go to level 2, select this one. So select entire project, and then now let's mirror it. So we have everything there. So let's stop here for now, and we're gonna continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 7 of this mid-rise apartment building. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to group this and add it to all levels. We also put a roof, and then now we're gonna focus on the ground here. So let's go to level 1 and then click on floor. So I'm gonna use or create another floor. So I'm gonna duplicate this, floor number 2. Or actually, we're gonna use floor number 1 for the inside first, and then we're gonna go and create for the outside. So for now, let's add in this floor all the way to the perimeter. And then let's not forget this. So I'm gonna use this pick line to make it easy. And then after that, I'm gonna use split element to split this. So once we split this, we can now use trim and extend. So I'm gonna trim this side, make sure this is connecting, and then trim this one. Let's do the one on the other side. And then click finish. So we have our floor on our first level. Now let's add in some grass at the outside. So now let's go to architecture, floor, and then let's edit this type and duplicate. Floor number 2, okay. Edit. Let's use grass for this. Okay, and then okay. And then for now, let's add the grass like so. And then the one for the perimeter on this. Use the pick line again to go over here. And then the split element. TR for trim and extend. And then now we're gonna use this line so that we could put a line on this. So basically the front entrance. And then let's put a split element here and then trim this. We're also gonna trim this as we still have to put an overhead garage door, and then don't forget to split element this side as well, and then trim this. Okay, so now let's click finish. So there's an error, I forgot to trim this part, and then click finish. Let's look at it at 3D. So we still have to do this. So go to insert, load family, and then doors, look for overhead rolling, click open, and then now click on door, and we could add it here. So let's change the height. Let's put this one at 3000 and then apply. So looking good. And then now let's put in some concrete here. So level 1. Let's remove this line now. This is just a detailed line that we added earlier. And then go to architecture again and floor. We could use floor number 1, but let's change this. And let's just create another floor. Duplicate. This will be floor number 3, edit. And let's change this to just random. So let's put this one. So we have our concrete, or yeah, something to design here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create like a step here. So another floor. So level 1, and then floor. And then I'm just gonna duplicate this. 4. I'm gonna maintain the same materials, but I'm gonna put it at 200 thickness. So this is basically the driveway. And what we could do is we're gonna make it all around. I won't bother with the one at the back because I'm not gonna show that. So I'm just gonna trim this and then delete the remaining. Click finish. And then this one will be offset -100 and then apply. We can actually extend this a little bit so that we can create a parking lot in front. So I'm gonna edit this. So I'm gonna extend it like this. So I'll just put the parking lot here. And then finish. So once we put this into Twinmotion, or once we send it to Twinmotion, I'm gonna edit this part. Or I'm gonna design this area for parking lot. And then what I can do is I'm gonna edit this and then put it on this side to have a driveway. So I'm just gonna edit this, edit type. So I'm gonna delete this part. And I'm just gonna put this one on the side. AL. And then let's trim this. And click finish. And this one, I'm gonna edit this as well. I'm gonna use this pick line. Delete this and this. And use trim TR and extend. So it looks good. I'm just gonna edit this again. And then here, I want to create an exit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this TR, and I'm gonna use this fillet arc. So something like this. So I'm gonna mirror this. So I'm just trim and extending this. And then we might as well just finish this off. And then I'm gonna edit this one for the grass. I just want to put some grass on this side. And might as well for the back. This one, I'm just gonna add this AL. So we have everything now. Maybe we should extend this one at the ends as well. So let me do that. So that we could show some cars outside. And then let me check it again. So we're gonna put some grass and trees here. Grass as well here on this side. This will be the road. So let me change this more. So the best thing is we could use this. So we're just going around this part. We can delete this. And then use trim for this part. And then now we just need to close this. And click finish. So our shot will be like this, looking over the building. We can also mirror this on this side. So it looks good. We could put some background building on this side and even on this side. So it looks good. I'm just gonna extend this. So now let's test our camera or our view. So it will look like this. Then we can put some trees here and some background at the back. And some cars here. So it looks good. I like it. So in the next video, we're gonna export this to Twinmotion. We're gonna add in the materials, and for sometimes we're gonna come back to Revit to change some stuff. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.